guys, I am Nu-Trix the Synth guy, and today I'm not testing a synthesizer. There's something new to my channel. I am now offering one-on-one consultation. So if you're interested in having me troubleshooting your setup, answering your question about how you should start doing something, on how something works, if you're interested in that, you go on my Nu-Trix.com webpage here, and there's a section where you can actually click and book a date. Before booking a date though, you should write to me and tell me what you want to learn and how much time you expect to do this, and we'll schedule time and I'll just walk you through it. My channel is going to evolve into something else, but that's for now. Today I'm not testing a synthesizer, but I'm testing probably the best friend of a synthesizer. No, it's not a drum machine. Any good synthesizer at one point needs to go through good effects processor and create more than what just the synth by itself is doing. And on the iPad, one of the company you need to know about, actually the guy you need to know about, is BramBos. BramBos is behind a lot of really cool synth, beatbox, and effects. And they sound amazing. Anything that BramBos I have on my iPad, everything sounds good. It's not for everybody, of course, like anything you find on the market, but this one, you will want to test it out with all of your synthesizer because it sounds really good. They call it the Woott. It's written W-O-O-T-T. They coined it a Dynamique Hype Enhancer. It's a mix between a multiband, compressor, but it's not just compression, it's also downward compression, so expander. So it's an expander, compressor, multiband, and it is actually bringing out of your sound a lot of cool presence. So I'm not going to go too much more into talking about it. We're actually going to go dive in and you're going to hear how good this thing sounds. Let's go. I have it on ZenBeats. I really enjoy ZenBeats, but before going into ZenBeats, I'm going to show you something. If you just click on Woott itself, you're going to get this window. It shows you what it does. You've got this screen, you've got the left, you've got the middle section, you've got the right section. On the left section, you have, at the top, you've got actually compression. You got, it's separated between low, mid, and high. And look at the low, it's under 88 Hertz, so it's really, really low. You have a low cut, you got input gains for all of these sections. You've got compression down and upward. I will demo what this does. In the middle, you have the way the compression will act. So you've got a very graphical result. The column between the graphic in the middle and the right section, you've got limiter, squash, makeup, and amount. This is where you decide how much of the effect is actually doing something. And then you've got presets. Of course, those who come with it and those you create your own. So let's close that and go back into ZenBeats. Let's go here. Let's pick up a sound. So this is a cool, nice bass with arpeggiator. Okay, we go back to this window. I'm going to say that's the one I want. It's there. If I go back into the mixer, I'm going to go into audio effect and I'm going to go add Woott right away. Right away you hear a difference. A little bit of movement, squash it more, makeup, amount. That sound now has some presence. Try another one. That's going to be a bass. I'm going to take this one because you hear a lot of boom, boom. Now, how do you control this? Well, you can click on it and move like this. How you want this to be affecting this. More bass, more highs. I want to EQ, so it's kind of a mix of an EQ and a compressor at the same time. So I want to have something like this. The squash is how much is going to keep them in between the two sections. and the more you open the squash, the less it's going to be compressed. Now, how much is going to go down and up is controlled by these one here. This is downward compression, so expansion, and upward compression. And this one, this is way wicked than I thought. And again, you can bring that louder at the input for that section. If you don't want it to go down lower than the original sound, you put that to 0 and it's going to follow it. You know, it's just going to play the original sound within the limit that you just selected. If you go this, it's going to expand up, so it's going to be louder. You can have it fast or slow, and you can follow RMS for the envelope probably, or peak. Keep that for the bass. Hear the bass. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to add, mute this one. Go back here. And we're going to go back here, and I'm going to also add the same, the Woott. It really brings it out and it becomes really loud and obvious. So this is really cool the way you can actually less bass. It's kind of a EQ with dynamics. It's really powerful for this. I like the sound of it. I like how it brings out the sound. But, so, like I said earlier, it's probably your best friend for a synthesizer, but if you mute all of this, I also find that this is really awesome on drums. So this drum also has some synth sound in it. If I'm going to go into this and I'm going to add, it gives a lot more presence. It helps you bring out just the snare, just the hi-hat, and give it some movement. It's really cool. Now this squash to be hooked. Open up. You hear a lot of bass happening. Just like powerful. Just for the fun of it, well, this is happening. I'm just gonna go here. Go back here. So this is really cool. I like how you can squash it, but also have that control over, like a squash. You want it to be noisy. Like, come on. It's just like, it's so like noisy in your face. So it can also be seen as a clipper fuzz distortion maker, because the makeup gain can really bring that into the sound. Delete this. It's gone. I like it. I like it. It sounds good. It's cool. It does a weird way of kind of, yeah, I would say I will approach this as being kind of an EQ that you can boost or cut part of these three kind of big section of frequencies, but by playing with the dynamics. But also that's what an EQ is. You boost the volume of a section in a way. But this is really cool. It's kind of it's a multiband compressor, but it's a compressor that has upward and downward, the gap, and I mean it sounds cool, and you can actually make it distort, so you can actually use this as a distortion and overload it. So, and you know I like distortion, so BramBos, like always, great sound, and I mean it's probably your best friend for a synthesizer. Sounds cool. It gives them like presence to your sound. That's it. Like always, if you like what I'm doing, thumb up, share it with your friends, put your comments below, and click the notification bell to be informed as it comes out. Stay safe and make more music. Bye.